made it to Independence Hall. This was the building where the founding fathers would talk about our Constitution and the Articles of Confederation and all that good stuff. It's about to ring. Just hold it for 2 minutes.
You should include your complaining in the video.
I know.
Your family will love that.
They might complaining. So I'm trying to get that freaking bell toll. Time to go back into Congress. Time to walk into Congress. This is the copy of the Declaration of Independence that was the first one read in Philadelphia, so the first time people had heard it. This is the second draft of the Articles of Confederation, so you can see a lot of the edits that were being made. Very faint. This one's kind of funny. This is the final draft of the Constitution. It was George Washington's copy. It was sent to him just for one final proofread before it was sent to the rest of the states for them to review it and ratify it. He only made one correction, which was to change the year 1708 to 1808. So you can kind of see it here. It's supposedly in his handwriting. This is the court in Independence Hall, so it's where the Supreme Court was in Pennsylvania and other trials. You can see this is where our tour guide is standing and where the defendant would have been. This is where Continental Congress met, so where all the delegates from the 13 colonies came to talk about independence and such. And here, this is the only chair that's in the room that was there at the time, and it's George Washington's chair. So this is where he would sit and preside over the Continental Congress. And of course, probably the room where Hamilton made his whole speech about a new form of government. Talk for 6 hours. This is more of the building of Independence Hall, so this is where we exited. This was the House of Representatives, since Philadelphia was actually the temporary capital for about 10 years after we gained independence. So here, John Adams, his inauguration was in this room, which was really important because it was peaceful. So the tour guide was talking about how big a deal it was, and some people were crying apparently because, John Adams becomes president and there's no riot or uprising, and it's very peaceful, which was the first time that had really happened in history. This was the Senate room on the second floor. So also during that same time in Philadelphia's capital, this would have been the Senate room. So you can see in this chair, that was where the vice president or speaker of the House would have sat. So, John Adams, Jefferson. Apparently John Adams hated being Speaker of the House. It's actually kind of funny. If you ask me about it, I'll tell you more. We're in Betsy Ross's house now. Kind of smells in here. This was where Betsy would have. This is her room. Flag. Steve stairs. Many people simply drank hot chocolate for breakfast. It was filling, and they believed it could help cure illnesses like smallpox and gout. So you literally heat hot water in the chocolate pot, and you grate the chocolate and add it to the pot, and you roll it to froth. So this is the chocolate pot. So you would grab between your palms and roll, and that would froth the chocolate in your hot water. And this is the site where Thomas Jefferson penned the Declaration of Independence. This is the house. Yeah, it was closed, but you just can go in and see the room. I think it's closed for renovations right now. I checked this video because I thought we might have been on the Ben Franklin Bridge. We were not, in fact. But on our way back on the bus, I did see the line that divides New Jersey and New York. So in a tunnel, I passed the border to New Jersey and New York, and that was pretty cool.